Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, it looks like James Gunn put the final nail in the coffin for Superman. He has run a fairly disastrous campaign, marketing campaign. It's been awful from the very first image and reveal, and right through a bunch of bad clips that just made people not want to watch it. And finally, a racist comment aimed at India. And now he's come out and said, basically, this film is political and that it is a allegory for immigration and the current state of immigration, that Superman is the ultimate immigrant. He's come from another place to try and have a home and to have a better life, and he's being treated awfully, just like current day immigrants. Now, why I don't agree with what's happening to the immigrants in America and what's happening politically, and just the smear campaign and the otherism and all this stuff. And I don't have a problem with talking about those issues in a film or doing an allegory of it, but coming right out and saying it when you know that it's a hot button topic, and not half the country, but basically all the MAGAs are gonna basically not see this film because you've just told them it's a pro-immigration film. They might not have caught it because they're not that smart, but you just told them that's what it is. And he basically said, if you don't like it, you can F off. So he just told, you may as well say just half of America, to F off. Because if they don't like a story about an immigrant, if they don't like looking at the ugly side of what's happening in America, if you don't want to, look at what the American dream was and what America's supposed to stand for versus what's happening now, you can just F off. And while I have no respect for maggots, and I agree with James Gunn's political, opinion and view and everything, Superman is the ultimate immigrant, and he always has been, from his creation through to just all his inclinations. You can't just say it and then tell the audience to F off, because a lot of them are going to do that. And he did that, like, what is it, like 2 days before the film opens, and he's just told half the audience to get effed. Now, part of me is like really happy because I want the film to fail and someone else to come in and actually do a real Superman film. Before you call me a hater, I've seen the old serials, which I loved. I've seen the Flash animated films, which I love. I saw the Adventures of Superman, Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman, Smallville, the Superman movies, Superman and Lois. All those films, all those movies, all those TV series I love because I love Superman. But this James Gunn movie, it does not represent Superman. It is just cringe, and I've seen I've seen enough to know this film is a joke, and he's gone the wrong direction, and now he's gone and put politics on top of it when politics is just an automatic divide. You come out and say you're on the left, the right is not going to support you, and vice versa. You come out and say something, you come out and be shown to be a maggot, then the progressives and the liberals are not going to be there for you. So he's just sabotaged the film. He's just basically told half the audience to F off and just put a target on its back. And like I said, part of me is glad because it's just going to hurt the box office even more. But it's just like, he's just determined to destroy the film. He's just determined to destroy Superman. I'm like, what possible motivation is there for this? Like, seriously, James, what? What do you get out of killing an icon and ruining a franchise that generations of people have loved, and a character that people love and respect and admire and aspire to? But yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it hard. We've got I think 2 days. I think the early screenings are Tuesday in America, which is like Wednesday here, so it's like in 2 days. And the embargo comes off about the same time, so all the reviews are going to hit. Now, we've already had a couple leak, which were negative. But yeah, it'll all be, done in a few days. The reviews will be out, it'll be known if it's good or not. And a few days after that, after the first weekend, we'll know if it's a hit or not. Now, Jurassic Park just kind of surprised everyone by taking a fairly big, long weekend. And I'm like, why didn't they open this film over the 4th of July weekend? Like, I assumed that's when they were opening it. I didn't actually look at the date. I just heard days, weeks mentioned, then I realised, oh, they're not doing it this week, they're doing it next week. So yeah, just everything is wrong with this. And it's just kind of fascinating to just watch how this is just, and maybe it'll turn around, maybe people will go see it anyway. Maybe something will save this film. But just won't be James Gunn's marketing prowess. I'm going to go, bye.